Hey, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for coming and watching. So I have a video for you guys on this look that I created using all Wet n Wild products. I did kind of do it quite fast, so hopefully you like it. And I didn't use every single thing that I had from Wet n Wild, but I used quite a bit of it. So if you want to hear kind of my thoughts as I'm using them and what I've thought, because some of them products I've had for a while and have been using, and some are new to me. So please keep watching. And yeah, hopefully you like, and at the end, don't forget to thumbs up and also subscribe. Help me get to 2,000 subscribers. Thank you so much. First thing I'm gonna use is the Wet n Wild Cover All primer, and it just looks like this. I believe this is about, yeah, it's €5.95. So that's what it looks like. It comes in this white. It looks almost like a white, here, I'll show you. Woo! Just squirt it out of me. So I just bought this. It's like it looks like a white lotion almost, and it says it's supposed to refine pores, fill fine lines, brighten complexion, and even your skin tone. I'm not sure what I think about this yet. I've only used it once because I just bought it. I just wanted to make sure it wouldn't break me out. Do I think it brightens the complexion? I'm not sure, because once I start rubbing my face is like, what you doing? But it feels really nice. I don't see or feel like it does much in in honesty, but I don't know. I have to use it a bunch more, but it feels nice. It really sinks into my skin. It doesn't make my skin feel tacky or anything like that, so that's nice. It feels really nice on the skin. The next up, I have the foundation, the Coverall Cream Foundation. You almost get 30 milliliters. I don't know why they don't just make it 30 milliliters. It's 29.6 milliliters. I have it in the color Fair Light. There's even a lighter color, and I actually wanted to get it, but I just didn't get around to it, so I'm going to for the winter, because this is fairly nice. It's a all-day wear, medium to full coverage. I think it's medium coverage, definitely. Lightweight satin matte finish and Visi-Bright. It reduces the appearance of wrinkles and rejuvenates the skin. I think some of that's kind of true, some of it's not. So this says it's like a fair, the color is Fair Light. I definitely don't think so. If you are pale, get the lightest one. I think it's like Fair. I think it's just called Fair, but I'm not quite sure. I have seen it in my pharmacy. They have it now, so. I do, like I said, feel like this is a medium to full coverage. It actually quite is. Like, it does hide things very well. Do not put too much on. I don't know, can you see? It kind of has a bit of a sheen to it, but I think it's just, well, it sets. I can't remember. I haven't used this foundation in a while. Okay, so that's the foundation. It says on the back that it gives medium to full coverage. I agree. All day wear, not so much. I find that this lasts a good 6-8 hours max. I wouldn't go past that with this. I do feel it's lightweight. Like, I don't feel like my face is like, ugh, it's so heavy or anything like that. Satin matte finish. Yeah, I would say it's a satin matte finish. You know, it's not all out matte, but it does give you quite a matte, but you do have that bit of shine, just that little bit of shine. So it is definitely a satin matte finish. On to eyes. Okay, so for Wet n Wild's eye stuff that I own, I have the Comfort Zone palette. So these are like, what are they, like €4.99, €5, I think. I think they're about €5, €5 or €6, somewhere around there. So I have the Comfort Zone, which has like a lot of like neutrals with like that splash of green in there. And then you have the Petal Pusher one, which is definitely your purples. If you really like a purple eye, this is really, really good. I think I'm actually going to use the Petal Pusher one. I'm going to do a purple eye today. Let's go with Petal Pusher. Such a beautiful palette. And I'm probably going to, I'll show you which colors I'm going to use, because I don't even know. So for an eyeshadow primer, I didn't get an eyeshadow primer, so I'm just going to use Wet n Wild's Iconic Eyes Cream Eyeshadow Pencil. I don't know how I feel about this. I think I've only used it once, so I'm just going to put just a little bit of this on the eyes. So there's that. And then I'm going to take, as it says, I think I'm going to go with this side, the really purpley side. I'm going to take this eyelid one. You don't have to follow these, you know, brow bone, eyelid, crease, and definer. You don't have to, but I do find they do really nice looks. So I'm going to use this second from the top eyelid color. And I'm just going to like just lightly place this on the lid. Okay, and I am using the Wet n Wild eyeshadow brush. I think this was like $1.99 or something. It's really nice. It's really fluffy. Just putting a little bit of this on just to kind of set the eye before I do the crease. I'm going to take the crease color, like it says, this like dark purple here, and I'm going to, don't know if I like this eyeshadow brush with these eyeshadows as much as my other ones. Just find it's a bit flimsy. The product seems to be going everywhere. Oh well, I'll fix that later. And then I'm gonna get a different brush. Okay, and then I'm gonna take the definer one. This one is a bit glittery. I think it's probably, it's really pretty actually. Like I can't say it's my least favorite. It's just, I don't know. Trying to use just a little detailer to get in there. Okay, I'm going back in with the eyelid color. Just placing that on the lid just to brighten it up again. Okay, so now I'm going in and taking the brow bone color and just placing it under my brow bone. Yeah, I can say I don't care for this brush that much. I think it's good for like blending out because it really, really blends, but I don't really like it for applying very many of the shadows, to be honest with you. Right now I'm going to go in with concealer and clean this all up. And Wet n Wild has, only here in Ireland, they only have the coverall concealer and like a stick kind of concealer, and I don't like stick concealers. I find them just too thick. They're maybe okay for if you have like a blemish or something, but for under the eyes, I just got the, I've had this for a while. It's the Coverall Liquid Concealer Wand, and I think I have it in the color Fair or Light or something. There's no thing on it anymore. It must have came off. I've had it for a little while, as you can see. I've been really trying this out. Again, the color is not very light. So again, if you're fair, this is probably not gonna work for you. Okay, and then I just like to take like a kind of an angled flat brush and just really blend this out. Get rid of that. Try not to drag too much. You want to tap and really press it into the skin. I find it works best with this concealer. This concealer is not too great. It definitely needs to be set. I find, yeah, it just really needs to be set. So that's the concealer. As you can see, it kind of has like a kind of like a, it's not too greasy actually. It's just still setting. But at first you think, oh, it's not gonna set very good. It sets okay. I think the concealer is just okay. I don't find it to be anything amazing. To set my under eyes, yeah, to set my under eyes, I'm gonna use Wet n Wild's Mega Glow Contouring Palette Contour in Dolce de Leche, something like that. And it's just like this. This is the lighter of the two that are here in Ireland. I'm pretty sure there's only two anyway. This is the lighter one. This is so good for setting my under eyes. At first I thought it was going to do nothing, but it's so good. Okay, so how I like to apply this is actually with like one of these wedged sponges, and I like just pull some across and then watch this. It is so pigmented. Do you see that? Can you see all that powder there? So I'm just gonna let this bake for just, I don't know, not very long. I find this stuff works so good with the concealer because it sets it so well. Okay, can you see that? I am in love with this, and I just bought this, so I am loving it. It's brand new to Ireland, so I think it was like, I want to say $5.99, €6. Yeah, pretty sure. While that's setting, I'm actually going to quickly do my brows. I almost forgot. So I picked up, sorry, just brushing my brows all over the shop here. I picked up the Wet n Wild's Color Con Brow Pencil in Brunettes Do It Better. And it comes with a spoolie on the end, which is so helpful. I really like this spoolie. It's a little scratchy though, so just be careful. It is just a little bit scratchy, but I do really like that it has a spoolie. I think that's super awesome with the lid on the end. I love it. So yeah, so the pencil, I kind of like this pencil. I've used it a few times now. It does the job. It fills them in. And they also have a clear mascara, like a clear brow gel that you can buy. I couldn't get my hands on it. They didn't have it. But they do have that, and it's pretty good. I've had it before. It just keeps your brows in place. But this just fills them in. And then what I do after I fill it in is I just give it a nice little brush again. Okay, just like that. And that's the brows done. I really do quite like this. Where did I put the lid? The brow product I do like. I do wish they'd come out with more colors for more variety for people, because, you know, I think they had like two, like a brunette and a blonde one. So not great variety, but you can just like, you can use it a bit darker. You can also like lighten it up a bit. So yeah, I do like that. I do like it a lot. Now for the powder under my eyes, it's been set good. I just like to clear it away. I'm gonna use the contouring side and show you guys that. I'm just gonna use a brush, an angled brush. Now it can be quite powdery. I don't know if you can see that. So like I said, be very careful with it, and it's very, very pigmented. I think I even picked up too much. I'm not paying attention. It's very pigmented. Can you see that? It's so pigmented, but I did want to do it a little bit heavier so you guys could see that lovely contour. And I like to just use the last little bit to do a little bit on my nose, under the chin, you know, just a little bit. I love this contouring palette. Definitely pick that up. For blush, I have one of their ones in Mellow Wine, but they've changed the packaging and it looks like this now. Love this new color. It's called Apricot in the Middle, so it's the one I'm going to use. I just bought this when I bought the contouring palette. I love this color. It is so pretty. So I'm just going to use a brush. Tap off a little bit of excess. I love to put this blush right on my cheeks. Blend up. Oh. It's such a beautiful color. Can you see that like corally orange color? It's just, it blends so nicely into my skin, and I'm quite fair, so if you're fair, don't be afraid of it. It's so pretty. It just gives such a nice sheen. I really, really hope that the camera is picking up how beautiful that is. I don't want to put on too heavy, but it's so pretty. Oh, love. Highlighter, I have the Illuminating Bronzing Powder. You could use it for bronzing or highlighting. I like this end piece, but I'm not going to use that. I have the Wet n Wild's Color Icon, what's this called? It's like a big bronzer, but I've used it as a highlighter. It's called Reserve Your Cabana, and I'm going to use that for a highlighter because Wet n Wild does not have like any highlighters where I am. They did have a limited edition one, geometric highlighter powder. I'm going to use this one because this is what you guys can get your hands on. If you're fair skin, this works pretty good for a highlighter. If you're darker, it might even work better. I just put it there. Do you see that? See that glow? Beautiful. Now this is not going to be like, girl, you shining. This is going to give you a nice healthy glow. As you can see, like I shine a little bit there because of the blush, but bam, I find that highlighter just so pretty. I think this is like $4.99 as well. Like I think it's like €5 or €6. Don't think it's any more than that. So super affordable. Yeah, I like that. Such a pretty highlighter. I'll just swatch it here for you. Just looks kind of like that. You know, that's a really heavy swatch, and then you just can blend it out. It just gives a really nice sheen. Wet n Wild has eyeliners. They have quite a few eyeliners. I'm not actually going to do eyeliners today because my eyes are bugging me just a little bit, and watering and stuff like that. But I have the H2O proof liquid eyeliner, and it's really nice. It's quite black. I'm sorry, my eyes have just been a little bit itchy lately, and I don't really want to be putting eyeliner near my upper waterline or anything like that. So it's quite black, it looks like that, and it really is really good and waterproof. So last thing I'm actually gonna, second last thing I'm gonna put on, sorry, I gotta do lips, is Wet n Wild's Max Volume Mascara Plus. I haven't bought a mascara in a long time, so I decided to try this one, and it is really nice. It's not too volumizing. Like, I find it pretty good, but I have fairly good lashes. It's an okay mascara, and I think the price mark was $5.50. Do you see that? You know, that's just one light coat, and it works pretty good. So that's the mascara, and as you can see, I have decent lashes. This side did really quite well, but if you have like sparse, because like I've said, I've had itchy eyes, and my some of my lashes have fallen out near the inner side, so it's not great. My lashes aren't in great shape right now, so I'm so sorry for that. But that mascara is pretty good. I definitely want to try different ones from Wet n Wild, but that one's okay. Like, I don't hate it. So I have the Wet n Wild lipstick in Bare It All, a great nude. These lipsticks, I find some of them you do need a lip liner with just because they're so bold, and some you just don't. Love Bare It All. That's such a pretty nude. Do you see that? Yeah, so that is my full face Wet n Wild look for you guys, and I really hope you liked it, and let me know what Wet n Wild products I should try looking out for that you recommend. I love to hear what you guys recommend and have tried. You know, it always helps me out, and I love to expand my collection. I truly like Wet n Wild. I think they have some really great things going. Their lipsticks are amazing. Their blushes are really good. Their contour palette is outstanding. I think they should come out with some highlighters, or if they do have them in America and Canada, bring it on to Ireland because we don't got none. Yeah, so yeah, their mascara that I have is okay. Their eyeliner is pretty good, actually. I do quite like it. I don't use a lot of eyeliner, but I can't wait to see what Wet n Wild is bringing from America and Canada over to Ireland. I'm sure there's some new things coming out, as I have seen from people using stuff on other videos. Take care. Bye!